How to dribble on a taller guard. First of all, here are all my dribbling animations. Reference back to this as needed, as many times as you need if you want to reference the dribble moves I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna do a cool thing in this video. We're gonna go over the difference between dribble moves and scoring moves. And you're gonna hear me repeat it a lot in this video. There's a huge difference, but they work together and you cannot have one without the others. Let's just talk about the basics first. Hey, you should know how to speed boost out of a standstill. Hold sprint and then flick the right stick twice to hezi and then go. Twice and then go. Boom, boom, go. Works the other way too. You can go 2 times and then go. 2 times, go. 2 times, go. You can honestly go just once and go. Once, go. Once, go. I do it twice because it honestly makes it easier, and just because I missed it the first time, I'll do it twice, boom. He like double hesitates. Makes it easier for me. Alright? But honestly, just once and go. You see I'm doing it once, successfully go. So there's tricks to it too. Like if you feel comfortable doing it twice, you can do it twice. I do it 3 times and go. 1, 2, 3. Go. 1, 2, 3. Go. I'm showing you this early because I want to establish the fact that this is your foundation for every other move you're going to do, is that you can speed boost out of a hezi. Now that we know that, let's just talk about some basic moves. The Jimmy Butler size up escape. So that's up and to the right while holding sprint, up and to the left while holding sprint. The only way this move is effective is if you're willing to shoot out of it. If you're not willing to shoot that shot and like consistently when you create that space, there's no point in doing it. Alright? You do it to either side. You can do a single hezi. It's a smaller amount of space it creates on like the same side as the ball. I always recommend crossing over. This move is done a little bit just to get to the other side. So if the pick is being set on the right side, you got the ball on the left hand, cross over and go. And what you want to do actually, let's say now the pick is being set on the left side, you want to cross over, hit the hezi, and then speed boost because you're going to get a larger speed boost out of that, all right? So again, base, speed boost off of hezis. So if you do a Jimmy Butler escape to the opposite side, you want to then quickly keep holding sprint and then hezi again out of it. That way you get a bigger speed boost. Hezi speed boost, cross hezi speed boost. See? All you're doing is you're keeping that hezi as the base, and now you're adding another move. We're gonna keep that same energy moving forward, that same base. Let's talk about a couple other moves, right? This is the behind the back. This is the De'Aaron Fox behind the back. A lot of people use the Jamal Murray behind the back. I like the De'Aaron Fox behind the back, not really for that move, but for its quick dribble behind the back. And we're gonna have to get into like attacking up the court to talk about those moves, but I still wanna talk about the standstill real quick. So okay, let's say you're doing this move, boom. It's kind of slower out of the gate. It takes more time to go than Jamal Murray behind the back, but he kind of sets his feet a little quicker and you can combo out of it more. So you see, as I'm going right, I'm just sort of pulling the left stick to the up left position just to get that little quick cross launch out of it. But even if I wanted to do that and then speed boost out of it, I could easily do that. That's not a problem for me, right? Okay, this is gonna be the misdirection behind the back move, and pay attention to this. You're gonna be holding sprint to start, but you're gonna let go as soon as the move starts. So you're gonna flick the right stick down into the opposite side of the ball hand like that, but then you wanna hold the left stick to the exact down and opposite position you're flicking it to. So if it's in the right hand, right stick down to the left, your left stick down and to the right. And then you let go of turbo after holding it. So watch carefully. Boom, and you can reverse it. Boom, reverse it. Boom, reverse it. Boom, reverse it. And if you want to combo out of it, you can. This is a really good reason why you could combo out of this. Let's say you misdirection to the left, right? You can then hit that speed boost back to the right. Right? So it's a little bit different. Whereas if you're going to the left on a regular move, if you're going to the right on a regular move, you then got to combo back to the right. Or if you're going left on like a normal behind the back move, you kind of like your instinct is to combo, keep going left. Misdirection, you can combo one way, go back the other way. The only way this move works though, and pay attention carefully, you're gonna see in some highlights later I show, is if you're comfortable shooting this shot right here. That shot has to be comfortable for you. If you can't shoot that shot consistently, I'm gonna show you the other side. Boom, this shot right here, bow. You gotta hit that shot right there in game. Again, I'm playing on huge delay, so don't pay attention to the shots in here. I'm gonna show you some highlights of it later, actually in game when it counts. There's also a misdirection to the front. You know, it looks like this. And this is also a different type of misdirection. Now pay attention to this. Watch how I do not hold R2 at all during this misdirection. I'm gonna flick the right stick directly to the right, hold the left stick directly to the left. Boom. right? You pay attention to that? Boom. And there's two different ones you get. You kind of get a shorter one and a longer one. I like the longer one is better. I don't know really how to differentiate between the two. Maybe someone who's better at dribbling can differentiate that for me and how to set that up properly. But either way, boom. And then you can shoot that shot right there. Gets you plenty of space, be able to shoot that shot. And again, the cool thing about that misdirection, let's say they play you to your left side, the ball never enters your left hand. So if they go for the steal, it's actually hard to steal that move because they're on your right side, they're on your left side. Boom, you get a speed boost back to the right. You now have an open fade, you have an open step back, an open spin, whatever you want right there. You can go to the cup, anything you need. And that's the point. We're gonna talk about options in this video too, because with every great dribble move needs to be paired with a great scoring move. All right, and this is gonna be Shot Creator Academy 101 as well as the dribble moves, because I can't really teach one without the other. All right, now let's talk about attacking moves at the court, right? I use James Harden crossover to get a lot of space up the court, and I use it like OD, like I use it a lot. So hold sprint. While you're running, you see I'm just holding sprint right now, la la la, up and to the right when the ball's in your left hand. Or let's say the ball's in your right hand, up and to the left, boom. You can do whatever you want out of that. I am now using the LeBron James layup package, just so y'all know. Here's another good move. We're gonna talk about that one in a second. The De'Aaron Fox behind the back, boom, really, really good move for beating people up the court. For those people that like to play you to 94 feet, this is fantastic for that. If you get them reaching at the ball side, you will murder them up the court. And you can quickly stop and take that shot. And again, that's the important shot that you need to be comfortable taking if you're gonna do that. Someone's pressing you 94 feet and I can't go back court because I'm gonna flip my camera angle. But imagine I am back court, right? I'm beating somebody up. They try to reach at my right hand, the ball's in. I'm gonna boom, quickly, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna take that shot. Right? And if I'm comfortable taking that shot 10 out of 10 times, that move is going to be very viable to me. Or obviously, and this is what most people will try to do, they'll try to make it into a slashing move, which it totally can be. Boom, you can see right there. And actually, I cheated y'all. I didn't actually do it right. I got lazy. This is what it actually looked like. Pay attention to the sprint button, this button up here as I'm doing this move. This is what it should actually look like if you go finish with a leg. See how I double tapped it at the end there? That's actually gonna get you a stronger animation when finishing at the basket. I know it's simple and it may not seem like much. It's almost kind of glitchy, but it is built into the game. They do tell you if you even look at 2KU, boom, and you're gonna do a blowout. I know that animation didn't look great, but understand in game, you're gonna get more separation from your defenders because the game is basically recognizing you as going all out for the move, all right? Boom, boom. I know this is all in the basic beginner tutorial for layups too, but it's important because now it's a dribble move for bigger guards. It all comes together, right? Okay, snatchbacks, right? R2 down on the right stick. This is the John Wall step back. Boom. It's a John Wall snatchback is what I like to call it. Boom. Combos very well with other moves. Let's say I go right. Boom, I can snatch back. Let's say I do this move. Boom, snatch back out of it. So 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, boom. Works really well with that. Let's talk about what the 1, 2 is. We're gonna get into the highlights, and I'm actually gonna talk more about this move, but this move is basically to get people on your back. So you notice this is the Jimmy Butler escape move, right? This is the Jimmy Butler escape move to the other side. But what if we put those two moves together? 1, 2. You notice how he goes forward with his momentum? That's because that move is low-key designed for when the defender's playing you too high, right? Because we gotta think north, south, east, and west. A defender's playing me to my left side, and I got the ball in my right hand. Honestly, I could just hit a speed boost, and take the fade, right? I don't have to do anything special to be able to just, you know what I mean? Like get that separation, take that shot, and then, you know, make it. Like it's just a quick speed boost, go, hit the shot, bang, right? But understand if he's playing me a north and south type of game, which a lot of people do. I like to play people north and south. It's my favorite way to do because getting people on your back to shoot seems to be one of the hardest skills for people to learn, right? So, okay, boom, boom. If he played you too high and low key, you're in front of him, take that shot, bow. Again, we're gonna go over that more in the highlights later. I hope this is interesting to y'all because these are all like really killer moves you can do in a game to like absolutely dominate, right? Take notes. A lot of these might be simple. There's gonna be more advanced moves later as we get into the highlights. But okay, and that's like the majority of the moves I use that I can show you without showing you highlights. So we're actually gonna jump over to the highlights now. So here we are at the highlights. We're actually gonna kind of go over moves. So this is that misdirection move I was talking about right there. And we're gonna watch it one more time in game. right? So that's just a behind the back move, right? So I'm gonna pause it here. So right here, the ball is in my left hand, right? So what I wanna do is I wanna hold sprint. I wanna flick down, see this down on the right stick, while then holding down to the left on the left stick. And what that'll do, it'll look like that. You see I'm holding sprint, flick down, hold left, and then I just hold it and let him run. And this is what it looks like, right? Boom, and you get that space. It's not a lot of space, right? There's a lot of people that be fearful to shoot that shot, but you see it says open, right? That's an open shot. And if you're a shooter, if you make my Paul George build that I did, my PG, my demigod, this build does that. And that's not a difficult shot, I don't think. That's not a comp player I'm going against. There's nothing crazy right there. And even if it was like a lockdown, I still shoot that shot, like without being afraid, right? So here's something real cool. All right, I'm gonna do a spin move right there, right? And it's just a regular spin move, and it just looks like this in the stick. It just looks like this, right? You're rotating your stick like this, and I'll show you exactly the point. Like right here, I'm gonna rotate the stick like this. See, my right stick is gonna rotate like that. I'm not actually trying to beat him with the move. All I'm really doing is protecting the ball without holding L2. This is an important thing this year. A lot of lockdowns, a lot of people think the lockdowns are overpowered. You see these small guards crying and complaining, well, you know, my little, 6'1" guard can't do everything. Well, I don't know, build your player better. I'm not having any problems over here. I play on 6'8", 6'2", whatever you want. And I'm still dominating people, right? So I ain't got no sympathy for the little guards. Do this, right? You don't even need to hold L2. He's gonna spin, right? And you see he's attached to my body. He never lets go of my body, right, this whole time. I have the ball in my left hand. All I know is that I'm not gonna retreat. I'm not gonna come back to the right side. I'm gonna keep running left, and I'm gonna make sure he gets tired, right? He's trying to tire me out. Look at him stopping right there because he wants to get the steal. He thinks eventually I'm gonna retreat. I'm gonna go to the right. What he doesn't know is I have physical handles on Hall of Fame. I got bulldozer on as well. I'm not scared of the physical contact as a 6'8". You don't always need to dribble like Kyrie to beat your guy. You can just push him, right? He doesn't look that big. So I'm just gonna keep going forward, and all I'm gonna do, and this is really important right here. I wanna really note this, right? Watch as I lose the contact with him intentionally, and then as I'm about to go for the layup, I create the contact again. Did y'all see that? I ran at him. He didn't run at me. He did not run at me. He let me go. Watch this. I get off of him. I run back to him. Look at this. Boom. That's me creating the contact. That's so that dude who's playing help side can't really make a good judgment call of what to do. I'm holding his player. It's either going to be a foul, a bailout to the corner, or a great N1 shot for the layup. At that point, he lost because his guard didn't do his job, right? Now the help side is irrelevant. We're gonna go on to the next clip. It's just an ankle breaker, and you can watch my ankle breaker tutorial video for that. That's actually not the point of today's lesson, is how to do ankle breakers. I'll talk about this real briefly. If you can speed boost to one side, if you can do that, hold, bang, you see I flick balls in the right hand. I flick this and I just go, I'm just gunning it. You know what I mean? Forward. If you can do that move, you need to learn two other moves to counter it. You need to learn how to fade, right? So if it's the ball in your right hand, you go to your right, learn how to fade to your right. That's pretty simple. The next move is this move. Learn how to do a spin. That's just double tap X if you're on Xbox, double tap square if you're on PlayStation. I'm on PlayStation, by the way. I'm just using the Xbox controller to bridge the gap. It's all love. You know what I mean? You can't talk about one move without the other. This is a blowout dribble into a layup. Like I said, these work very hand in hand. I talked in the layup tutorial. You need to do blowout dribbles to get stronger layup animations. See, I draw the foul and I finish it for game, and he didn't even know what he was doing right there. That's a blowout dribble right there. Look at, he threw the ball out in front of him, and because of that, I now have a stronger layup animation. If you want to charge as fast as you can to the basket, do blowout dribbles. That's what that is. And then you just push forward. That's it. That's what it looks like on the controller. So this is gonna be a snatchback. So this is this move, and then I'm forward, and then I double tap X, or square on Xbox, or square on PlayStation, pardon me. Snatchback, behind the back, snatchback, Jimmy Butler, hezzy go, spin move. You see, I'm putting together a lot of combos, right? So this is all I do. I do bang, 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 take off, and then double tap X. And you can see it play out on screen, bang. Look at that. And then you see I just got that little bit of separation. That little bit of separation, but that's all I need. The shot says open. Look at it. That's open right there in your bottom left of your screen. All right? You can't be afraid to shoot those types of shots if you want to be a good dribbler or a good shot creator or feared. In the park, the rec, the pro-am, I do it in all three. That's going to be post. We're not talking about post today. Here's a cool one. If you got a defender that's playing you too high, but who's also nervous to let you go to the hoop because you've gotten the layup, you can really work out of the triple threat. If your guy feels like he has to guard you at the top of the key and in the paint, he doesn't feel like he can trust the defense, right? That guy was gonna try to pinch right there, was gonna leave my guy at the right wing open. He doesn't know what's going on. They're not communicating. All this is right here. It's gonna be this and then this, right? I'm gonna flick it left, and that's gonna be this. So that's flick it left. He put his right foot out and extended it. So now I know which way is the pivot, I know which way he's pivoting, and I'm gonna spin to his back. So I'm gonna do that. Boom. See that motion with the controller? Boom, like that. Then right here, I can see that he's moving already, and I'm in preparation of it. I'm holding R2. I'm gonna flick down on the right stick just once. Just boom, just like that. That's that move. I'm gonna let my feet set. You can see they fully set behind the 3-point line. I'm gonna just time the shot. It's gonna say wide open, not just open. That's wide open right there. That's a good shot. Put that in your bag. Put that in your triple threat bag. And that's just a spin move. We already went over how to do that. If he's overplaying you to a side, just spin. Just spin back, right? Don't let him overplay you. He overplayed me left. I speed boosted right. Why would he overplay me left, you ask? Most people cross back over. Most people will do the Jamal Murray behind the back move here, or they'll cross over to try to do like either a cross launch, or they'll try to do a size-up escape to the opposite side. So just boom, boom, like that. Or just boom once and then go, right? That's what I did. And I just took the shot. And he jumped at it. He got a contest. That's 13%. But I don't really care. I'm in take. I'm shooting 5 of 5. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? I'm shooting a great percentage. This one, I feel like this guy just wanted to put him in the torture chamber, so I just go for the ankle. I mean, that's nothing special, right? That's just me kind of messing with him. And we can talk about this a little bit, right? I'm going to run at the wolf dude, and as I'm angling my body towards the wolf, you can see like this is where like my left stick would be right now. I'm holding this. I'm going to just double tap X like that, or square on PlayStation, and then boom, it's real simple. And I don't know what he's doing. That's not, a good play by him to do that. Here's a cool one for you. Bow, and look at that shot. Some people in my comments were asking me how I did that, right? So here's exactly how I did it. Let's start right here. I'm gonna flick the right stick to the left. So boom, just like that. To the left. See, he put his pivot foot out. That's where we're at right now. Then I'm gonna rotate down and to the left. You see it? Down and to the left. So boom. And that's gonna give me basically what is a half spin triple threat move, which is really cool. All right, let's go to the next clip. It's a bunch of Jimmy Butler escapes, a John Wall snatchback, and then a speed boost to the fade. That's a good way to beat somebody up the court. I don't know if y'all saw what I did right there. It was actually really subtle. This is not in take, by the way. A lot of people say you can only get ankle breakers in take. This is just gold ankle breaker on a 6'8" player. That's a lock playing me, by the way, too. That guy did have like a 91 or 92 steal or something like that. And this is a James Harden cross, but then I'm gonna turn into a double cross with a tween. That's a between the legs, right? So it's gonna look like on the controller, it's gonna look like boom, boom. Actually more like boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You see it's upright and then straight to the left, upright, straight to the left. Watch, I'll even try to do it in rhythm, right? So it's like boom, boom, right? And the first one I'm holding turbo, the second one I think I let go of turbo. So it's like boom, boom. And then I'm gonna try to hold turbo and speed boost out of it. Boom, boom. That's an ankle right there. He's out of the play and now all I gotta do is just finish it up. LeBron layup, that guy is not playing me right. Let's see what this is. This is Jimmy Butler. Would y'all shoot that shot? Would y'all shoot that shot right there? Be honest. I'm shooting 100% in this game. You can't tell me it's a bad shot. Y'all saw me just shoot. Get all 22 points in the last game. Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Butler, and then shot. Let me tell you why I shot that, all right? This guy, look at how he's playing. So here comes a reach. There goes another reach. You see both reaches right there? So move is like this, and then shot. That's all I did in my control. This, like more like up to the left, up to the right, shot. That's literally what the move is, right? So it's boom, boom, shot. Because he's reaching, I got blinders on gold, I got dead eye on gold, and I am 6'8". And also low key, that badge, it was terrible last year. I actually forget what it's called, but it's the badge where it's like hand down, man down. It's really trash, but like low key in situations like this, actually good. Hand down, man down. And there's gonna be a bunch of people talking about ghost contests all year long. I just wanna put my input in on it. I don't know what they're talking about. What ghost contest? Bro had his hand down, bro didn't contest a shot, bro got lit up. Mouth. Next clip. And again, like if you're a point guard and you don't have an 87 pass accuracy, in my opinion, to get that bailout, you're not doing your team any justice. Look how I use the moves I've already used. The Jimmy Butler, I've already done that. The speed boost to the right, I've already done that. And the fade, I've already done that. Now I'm gonna pass back, wide open shot, top of the key. And get you a player that can hit that shot. And we'll space the floor for you like that. So I did right there. I'm trying to actually make a point with these layups and stuff too. I did this in game just so I can make a tutorial of it later. So I get stuck on his body. I do this and then I do that. This and then that. Right, left. Right? Because I got so many badges and I'm 6'8". Just time the layup. They're not gonna stop it. He's too little. He designed his lock the wrong way. It's not a good lock. If your lock is smaller than my point guard, what's the point? Right? I'm gonna say that again. If your lock is smaller than the guy you're guarding, what's the point? Unless you're going for every steal. You know what I mean? Who are you designed to guard? It's just a step back. Boom. And that's in the ankle breaker tutorial, so you can watch that video. This one right here, y'all can't be scared to shoot these shots, bro. I don't even like these shots. I'm not even like a get the guy on my back and shoot. And by the way, there's a name for it. I'm not gonna say the name out of respect to certain people that I am friends with that don't like the word. But you see, it's just a sprint up and to the right. He's on my back, and then I shot it. Boom. That's it. Next clip. That's really not anything special. There's not a whole lot to teach right there. And again, if you're gonna speed boost to the ball hand, you're gonna take screens, you can't be scared to double tap that shoot button right there and then, you know, spin backwards. Like, this is just how I play, like, again, well above a 90% win percentage in the park. And again, Jimmy Butler to Jimmy Butler, he's playing me north and south. Look at this. Actually, De'Aaron Fox behind the back, Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Butler. So this is what it actually looks like. It looks like, so when the ball hits my right hand right here, it looks like boom, 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 and then shot. Again, boom, 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 and then shot. Watch it play out. Boom, 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 shot. 3 ball. That's what it is. Just can't be scared to shoot when they're like that. If they don't have a hand up, they're not guarding you. And if they do have a hand up, don't be scared to take a speed boost. And again, this is just like mind games. Like, if you know your guy is quick to run away, if you know your guy is not fully committed to locking you down, just try some of this shit, right? Like, honestly, like, bro, where's he going? He's going to guard the dude in the corner that's already guarded. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Defenders aren't all smart. You don't have to give them too much credit. This is a blown assignment right here. There's 2 guys on me. There's nobody on the guy on the top of the screen. And there's a dude that looks like he wants to get back to the guy on the bottom left, but he's way out of position. I have 7 points on 75% shooting, so I guess I'm shooting good, but I wouldn't consider that even shooting good. I would just consider that just like a normal average game, right? These guys are scared because they're not that good at the game, and that's okay for them. I'm not trying to talk trash, you know what I mean? Everyone's at different levels, different strokes for different folks, right? You know what I mean? But if you're surveying the court as a point guard, you're gonna see some open people. Don't be scared to just hold on to it for a second. That's not a bad play. I'm gonna show y'all later a passing video where I absolutely light people up with passing, but look, they are all running away because nobody is talking on defense, right? Nobody's talking on defense. What is all this could be fixed with just, hey, I got point guard, you hedge over here, I might blitz over here. But then at least everyone has a responsibility. So if they double me, they know who's getting back to where and whose responsibility is if they get burnt, and so on and so forth. But there's no communication. They're just getting toasted, right? 3 ball, right? Come on. I hope, like, I know I'm talking a lot. This is long. It's a long video right here, y'all. I hope y'all can appreciate what I'm trying to show y'all and the time I'm taking to explain all of these. I don't know if it's gonna be interesting to hear me talk for this long, but like with the controller cam like showing. And you see, this is just like John Wall snatchback, step back, and then Jimmy Butler between the legs, cross into a shot. And the subtlety of this is, if you actually watch, he got stunned right there. You see the ankle breaker pop up in the top right, hyperdrive is popping up, handles for days is popping up. He got stunned right there, so now he has to recover. He thinks either a fade is coming or he sees the step back. Look at this, right here. I gathered with the step back. He's jumping. I don't have to take that shot. I can just stay calm. Like I'm not in a rush. A lot of people are in a rush to score. Don't need to be in a rush. I step back like that. I'm gonna do a Jimmy Butler tween like that. Not up and to the left, but just like that. Not down and to the left, but just like that. I know it's very subtle. You should actually practice this, like up and to the left, left, down to the left. All 3 of those are different moves. So just a tween, so I can really set my feet slowly and carefully. Wow, shot. A lot of people ask me about this one. This is gonna be a Paul George breakdown. This is one of my favorite breakdowns. Oh my gosh, into a John Wall snatchback. Paul George breakdown, John Wall snapback. See, subtle difference. Up, down, It's just a flick, so boom, boom. Check out this other video, man. If y'all wanna learn how to be the best build in the game, it's right here. Go look at it. That's the Paul George point God, GAWD. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Watch the video. I'm out of here.